Hey, what's up YouTube and how you doing? This is Dan again from Cheap Living in Pinellas County, St. Petersburg, Florida. Haven't seen you guys in a very, very long time and I do apologize for that. But I've been trying to work my butt off to save up the money to get my car fixed since the last mechanic that worked on my vehicle ripped me off for over $1,300 and I've got to get everything fixed that he broke and also the stuff that he did not fix. However, on a lighter note, I'm making some chicken cacciatore for you. Old school, old world Italian dish from Italy. I'm going to show how I make my chicken cacciatore with fried zucchini parmesan. I really hope you enjoy the video. Very, very easy to make, yet kind of time consuming. Check this out. Okay, so what we have here is some chicken thighs, some chicken legs, and a couple of chicken wings. Of course, this food came from the food bank, and I'm going to use some of my herb blend in here, and I'm going to give this chicken a nice coating. We're going to be searing off this chicken, getting it golden brown, but not cooking it all the way through. Give it a nice coating of my herb blend. Alright, super, super delicious. I love chicken cacciatore. Actually, this is a shout out to Aletto's restaurant on Montauk Highway in Long Island, New York. One of the first Italian restaurants that I worked at in the culinary industry as a chef. And they are still open to this day, and they make super delicious food. So if you're ever in Long Island, New York, on Montauk Highway, that's where you go. Anyway, so what we're going to do is I got this pan here. It's been on the heat for a minute, and I'm going to sear off this chicken and give it a nice golden brown color. And I will get back to you as soon as we are done doing this part. Okay, so I seared the chicken off a little bit, pretty much just blanched, a little bit golden brown there. And oh, by the way, I picked up this large pan at the used restaurant depot for I think $10, something like that. This is a restaurant industry 14-inch, actually it's a 16-inch saute pan, but I'm not going to be sauteing, I'm going to be doing some braising. And what I'm doing now is I'm emptying the oil. Actually, I probably shouldn't do this in my drain, but I'm going to empty the oil in my sink and put the burner back on the pan. We'll put the pan back on the burner, and I'm going to let that get searing hot because our next step is to put in our mirepoix. So I'm going to have my my stovetop on 9. And I'm going to put a cover on this to make sure I get it super duper hot. I'll be right back. Alright, so hopefully the pan is hot enough. And we have some mirepoix here of some carrots, onions, and celery. No, it is not exactly hot enough, but it'll eventually get there. And we also have some yellow and red peppers that I prepped. And we are going to cook down this mirepoix as much as possible. So I will get back to you. Again, it will be translucent, golden brown, and then the next step is to add the garlic. And then we're going to start to make the sauce for the chicken cacciatore. Alright, so now that our mirepoix has cooked down a little bit, I'm going to take some garlic, probably about a tablespoon. In Italian food, you can never have enough garlic, right? So, I'm going to say that's about a tablespoon. I'll even go a little bit more. And we're going to saute that down. And I will show you the next step. Alright, so we got that mirepoix and that garlic in there. And at this point in the recipe, you're supposed to add red wine, just a touch to deglaze the pan. But unfortunately right now I can't afford red wine, so I'm just going to go forth with the next with the next thing. And I'm going to add these super lovely fresh tomatoes. And now we're going to cook down these tomatoes, and they're going to get stewed down and become like a sauce a little bit. And then I will show you the next step. Alright, so now look at this beautiful sauce that's starting to form. It's a little bit liquidy though, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my chicken. You want to start adding your chicken back into the sauce. It's going to be so delicious. Actually, before I do that, and it gets to be too much, what I'm going to do is I have some leftover homemade tomato sauce that I had made. I got stood up on a date, go figure, and I'm going to add some of that to this. So that should be plenty. Me a little more, and I'm going to save the rest for the zucchini parmesan. Mix that in there. There you go. Look at that. Alright, now you want to add the chicken. You know what? I'm going to throw a little bit of my seasoning in here. Give it a little bit more seasoning. There we go. Oh, I love Chicken Cacciatore. It's so good, and it brings me back to the days of when I used to work at Aletto's. It was such an awesome place to work. Chef taught me so much about Italian cooking. And Italian blood does run in my family. So if any of you women out there like an Italian guy, let me know. Anyway, so all this chicken is going to go back into the pan. And I'm going to put the cover on this, and I'm going to put it in the oven at 300 degrees with a cover on it. Oh, does not look so delicious. I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to put it in the oven at 300 degrees for about an hour. You want the chicken to be fully cooked and fall off the bone tender. Well, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious so far? I can't wait for this to be done. Okay, so I breaded up some zucchini planks. That I had a nice big large zucchini. Unfortunately, I made some fresh breadcrumbs, and I did not realize that the wheat bread was going to make it this dark. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it does not burn too quickly. And I have some oil in a pot over here. Be very, very careful when you do this process that you do not burn yourself. So what you want to do is you want to take your zucchini planks, because I am making some zucchini parmesan. And of course, when you put them in the pan, make sure they are facing away from you. You should be able to do 2 and or 3 at a time. I'm going to be doing 2 at a time and see how this comes out. And when everything comes together, I will show you the money shot. Alright, are you guys ready for some food porn? And look at this super delicious zucchini fried parmesan and chicken cacciatore. Check this out. Super delicious. It looks so awesome. Look at this. Really easy to make. And you gotta love it. Old school, world Italian dish for poor people. And everything here was made with food that I got from the food bank. Can't wait to dig into this. So, I really hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm providing for you. Oh, and by the way, I am confronting the mechanic that screwed up my car tomorrow. If any of you would like information on not who to bring your car to here in the Pinellas County area, I will definitely tell you who not to bring your car to. So please leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm providing for you. Thank you very much for letting me do this for you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Still trying to get to those 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours. So, 4,000 watch hours. So please watch my videos, subscribe to your channel, to my channel. Tell everyone, say hi. Have a good one.